Hello. Steam was updating again, as Steam is wont to do. Hello Nate. Hello Hannah. Late movie. I forget people go to movies late at night. If you do go, I hope you have fun. You should tell me about it, since I know nothing about. I've never even watched a trailer. That's how much I don't know what's going on in this movie. That's the level we're at. Shush, video game. Okay. I kind of forgot I wasn't in a call. Okay, close that. What is this? Trying to close some tabs so things are less. Come on. Find the video game. Find it. This always happens. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Great. Where are my notes? They're under my Gatsby brochure. Super normal about it. Sometimes that's how it has to be. Sometimes that's how it has to be. All right. I think we are going to be able to finish the main branches today and potentially start going back for endings. At the very least, I want to try to end the branches so next week we can, because we're at the end of this stream, we're going to be at 40 hours of streaming, and that's unacceptable for how much we've completed. I don't remember what we were doing. I know we were with Clover, but I don't. Okay, yeah. So we have these to do, this section down here, both branches of it, and then I believe we can start going back to some of these question marks, because I know for one of them I have the password for the computer, which might be here. Yeah, this one I have the password for. And then this one was Who Planted the Bomb, which I believe all of the Who Planted the Bomb ones, which, like, 5 Minutes of Life. I don't know what that one is. I believe Who Planted the Bomb is just gonna be, this bitch. So, yeah, let's see if we can get some stuff done.
It looks just
We've done this so many times.
This one.
I love when we start the day with, skipping. I forgot someone woke up and deleted logs.
See, they've got it. Yeah, well, we both have.
Yeah, that's true. So.
We're a pair, right? And who's
Yeah.
our opponent?
Oops.
Quark?
Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so.
If no vote is...
You aren't saying we should pick Betray, are you?
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not. I just thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny.
I love the idea that, like, Sigma has decided to attach himself to this kid who, let's be so real, we know, like, nothing about Quark, because Quark gets taken out so early that we really don't know anything about this kid. Like, we know almost nothing about him, but I do love the idea that Sigma was like, and, like, it's a child. So he has morals, but I love the idea that he kind of, like, imprinted on this kid. And the only thing I can think of, like, any, like, bonding moment that we've got is, I think, them making cat puns. Which is a little incredible, frankly. Yeah, no, yes. I don't think Quark imprinted on Sigma. I think Sigma imprinted on Quark. And I think that's just the way it is. I think that's how it is, if you were curious.
So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Clover, if we aren't hiding things from each other, you have so much you need to tell me. Girl, you don't tell me fuck shit. Come on, be for real.
I'm not hiding anything because I don't know about my robot arm.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick Ally?
Clover's like, oh my god, you're like a good person? This is awkward. I was ready to kill everyone.
Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next
I feel like the
time.
mixing is really off right now, but I also have it kind of low. Let me turn it up a little, because it feels like she's so quiet and the music is so loud.
For all we know, there
Okay,
might
yeah, it's not
even
as bad as
be
I
a
thought it
next
was.
round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, Kay, and Phi. What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points?
They're
this
gonna
round?
bounce.
That's not going to happen.
Why not?
Phi and Luna are playing against Tenmyoji. He's only got 1 BP left, so I don't think they'd pick Betray. If Tenmyoji picked Ally, they'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay, and Alice's BP...
But Dio will kill someone. Dio will kill someone.
No! Don't even think about that.
I agree, but her BP is the same as Tenmyoji's, so unless Dio is willing to kill someone, imagine Dio being willing to kill someone. Dio being willing to kill someone. He won't be able to get his BP to 9.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Yeah, that is generally the best defensive choice.
But if Dio chooses Ally,
Then,
then Kay would have 9 BP.
yeah.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
No. As long as that person.
So you think that Kay will stay here? Even if he gets enough points to leave?
No. It's always so funny to imagine playing different routes in different orders, because like if you got this one first, you might be like, I mean, Kay seems nice. He seems to put other people, he does like seem to put other people like first and think about them. And he's left us in like 3 different endings. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of like, was it JFK, Ninja, or Cryptid who, like, in their 999 playthrough didn't get the information that Ace was like a pharmaceutical CEO until like the last the last ending they did. So like about halfway through my playthrough, I was like, fuck this guy. I don't even care if he's not the bad guy. Fuck this guy. And meanwhile, they were like someone's favorite, which you can still like him. I'm not saying you can't, but there's a significant difference between liking him because you know the whole story and not knowing he's a shitty CEO. You know? We understand.
I don't know, but it's possible.
No, it's not.
Okay. Memento mori, if the 9th lion, blah blah blah.
Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple things I've got to do when we get back.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me.
Oh, map moments. Oh, map. Yeah, I mean, they've got a bit once they're open, but, like, there was not as much panic. Oh, yeah. Opening doors and closing them. Woo! I wish you could skip through that section. It's just so long. Oh,
Clover.
you're alive!
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we the last ones?
Yes.
Oh. Hi, everyone. Oh!
Hey, where's Quark?
We put him in a tube. Okay, Tenmyoji. Here's what's up. We put him in a tube? We put him in a tube.
Tenmyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
We don't fucking know, man.
Probably.
Good answer, Clover.
Probably.
No, they're definitely safe. I say with confidence and a medical degree. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, alright?
Eek!
Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover?
Eek!
Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay, come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyoji followed at her heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone, out the magenta door. Alright, you guys got some splaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Phi gestured to the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun here?
Yes.
Well then who was it?
I opened it.
Okay, asshole.
So it was you? Clone baby? Figured as much.
It's not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio. Yes, it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh.
Well, then maybe it's on us for not sharing this. Or wait, did we just find this? JK. If we just found this, then never mind.
Well, whatever. You should really probably read it though.
Hair are some.
No.
Another one.
You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. And you just...
Alright, I get it.
Clone baby forced to face consequences.
Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
0 slack cut.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
What the fuck does Two Milkmen Go Comedy
The room you
mean?
went into was a treatment center, right?
Yeah.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Accelavir?
No. It's not that... It's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods, and that was it. Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh. Well, it said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. Hey, Luna, person with a vague medical license. What the fuck is up with that? That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right. There's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. Do you guys know about cryo freeze? As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep. Have you heard the rumors about Walt Disney's head?
Cold sleep?
Alternatively, have you seen the hit movie Captain America: The Winter Soldier?
Exactly. Have you heard of Bucky Barnes? Can we apply that here? Oh my god, we can! Robot arms! Whoa, this is crazy. Plot twist, this is just a different cut of Captain America Winter Soldier. What can I say? Who's the villain? It's Hydra. Next question.
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
And potentially an assassin. I'm just saying. Terrible, Hannah. Truly terrible. The last thing that we need from the MCU. It is an insult to Bucky. Free my boy. What the fuck?
If we can trust what we read, yeah?
Which of us are the pod people then?
Great question, girl. Is the water in your body Ice 9? I have so many questions for you.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right?
Sorry if you can hear a slight whistle. For some reason, my water bottle whistles a little when I drink from it.
Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Well, then presumably the people in cold sleep, if you're concerned about that, were robots. Oh, I'm so sorry if you can hear it. Yeah, I can't figure out why it makes that noise.
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Ah!
Oh. So if we go to cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
So, what we do... Oh, you're right, Hannah. You're right. So what we would do then, Kay, is we would get Kay to 9, and then cryo-freeze everyone else, get the bracelets off, and then just leave. Like, we could just do that. And the thing is, we're not going to. That's not what we're about to do. But that's all we would have to do is in the next AB game, get everyone safe and alive and get K to 9, which should keep everyone for his trio alive if he gets to 9. That should be fine. Then, if K just fucking waits a minute, if he waits like an hour, I actually don't know how long this would take. But all he has to do is wait, get everyone's bracelets off, and they can all just walk out. I'm sure something would come up. But, like, what if they just did that? I'm sure something will come up. But what if they just did that? Because we need a 9 to open the door anyway. So if everyone else gets the bracelets off, Kay gets the 9, he unlocks the door, everyone leaves. Everyone leaves.
The armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
I already figured it out for you. Hello?
We should go have a look at any rate.
I figured it out.
We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
I already have one.
Of course.
But I have a plan. Ugh. I already know what to do.
What?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
You could have at least come up with this plan before finding out the cold sleep function doesn't work, right?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
These guys should be not speaking any plans aloud. Although I don't think they have a little notebook. My favorite thing about 999 is that that June and Santa gave Junpei a notebook and everyone, or let him keep it, and just everyone has to use Junpei's notebook. It's like such like a funny little character detail because like no one has anything in their pockets except for Junpei because we have that and we're taking notes. But then later on, other characters are just like, give me that, and start doing math themselves. And it's so funny to me. I love it so much. I love him and his little notebook. I love a guy with a notebook.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant. But consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Like, no, but it would have been kind of fun.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, Fi, maybe you should have shut the fuck up.
If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
You should, maybe it's because I've been reading spy stories. You should have been, like, writing this on paper, making up code, like, something else, girl.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
You guys are clearly being surveilled, so we gotta use a little bit more discretion.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
I already figured out a plan where this wouldn't be an issue.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
Boo boo.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick Betray.
Wah, wah.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote. Right.
The toxic Yuri girls decide to save the grandpa. This is fantastic.
We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna. I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyoji. You take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that?
No, I guess not.
I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Back at the Floor A warehouse, we opened the AB rooms.
Jingle jangle.
4.
All right, Clover. We should probably head in too.
Okay.
That was unnecessary. All right. Let's betray first because
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
I feel like it might be shorter.
Yeah. You told me that we should betray Quark since we might not get another chance like this. Right?
Yeah. Can I, take that back? I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose Ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
Oh my god, what happened to No Secrets?
What? Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise?
Well, I still can't tell you.
Oh my god.
Hey, come on.
I promised.
It's interesting. I don't know if I'd call it good, but I think I'm having a fun time I'm having a fun time trying to figure out what's happening and playing in my own little sandbox, and really that's what matters.
I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
Well, keep your dignity, girl. But we do need to find out what that is. I need to know what's going on. I'm so confused.
Alright, fine. I won't go asking about it again.
That was not the correct line.
But Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Just know that you'll keep him safe.
A little bit of
I
guilt
can't
trip.
betray somebody who'd say that about me.
A little guilt trip.
You seemed pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Who is he, your grandpa?
So you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
Like, who could he be? Could they work together, maybe? Because he was involved in the Mars thing. And she's involved in some sort of secret something. So maybe they worked for, like, the same... Or maybe they know some... Let's just play the video game.
1 minute.
Please, choose Ally.
You aren't going to try and vote yourself?
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So...
Alright. With that, I turn to face the voting machine. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid.
I think there was in one of the Clover, was it one of the Clover ones where she tried to vote and he pinned her to the floor or something? There was one where the person we were with tried to vote instead and we didn't let that happen.
And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something.
I can't remember.
How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I would be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
They will kill him. It'll be like the one where he betrayed Clover and they just fucking killed him. We're gonna do betray first because I think it might be another one where they just cut his throat.
10 seconds.
So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose
3, 2, 1.
We don't even get out of here before Clover snaps our neck.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game. Resulting
Clover immediately snaps our neck.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see? You weren't watching?
You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment.
Literally no Vala. She should be able to take this fucking dude down.
What do you want to do after that is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you can stay here. Your choice.
That's as good as saying you chose betray.
I grinned and headed toward the display.
What? I feel like... What? This feels like a weird characterization. And I know I'm talking about Sigma. I feel like in the other ones where we've betrayed people, he hasn't felt good. He's felt pretty, like... Even in the one I feel like where he betrayed Clover and was trying to leave. I feel like he... Oh, hey. How is Dairy Queen? What? Oh, okay. You made a face. Cool. Yeah, this is weird. Body snatchers? I'm immediately unsettled by this.
results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be
Yeah.
pleased.
I'm uncomfortable. Ooh. Oy, oy, oy. Oh. Oh my god, 9-9. We're so close to 999. Eee!
Points, please.
What did you do, Clover?
Clover didn't do fuck all.
Sorry, it wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this then?
What's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
What?
Dio's like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be the asshole who like risks a child. Wait a minute. That's my job.
Are you going with him, Clover?
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move.
Whoa, Jesus.
My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
He'd have to do better than shout if he wanted to stop me. It was closer. I was almost there.
It's so funny that everyone else gets out of here. Like, literally all the other characters can get out of here. Sigma can't. Like, every time Sigma tries to fucking dip, except for the time he went with Phi and Dio. That was the only time he was able to dip. Every time Sigma tries to dip, someone catches him. And this just doesn't happen for the other characters. We're always like, why isn't anyone fucking tackling them? It only happens with Sigma.
I took one last running leap and slammed into the wall, the unlocking device right in front of me.
You ran into the wall?
With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down.
He's getting out? Holy shit. This slow-ass door isn't helping him, though. Just crawl under. Just crawl under. Just crawl under.
The door began to open. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit, that son of a bitch actually did it?
His voice sounded almost surprised.
Dio's like, what the fuck? I love the idea that Dio is, like, insulted. Like, deeply insulted that Sigma got out.
I turned to face him. Sorry, but it looks like this is goodbye.
Sigma.
Don't worry. I'll go to the police as soon as I get out, and come back with help. I'm not just going to leave you all here to die.
Don't give me that shit.
Said man who would leave everyone else here to die.
I know a liar when I see one.
Yeah, 'cause you're one too, bitch.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way.
Oh my god.
I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
Agreed.
Like, just crawl under. Stop standing here. Fucking leave. Like, is it a shitty thing to do? Yes. Hands and knees, wiggle on out, dude. Like, don't stand here and talk to them. Get past the point where they can't follow without dying. I'm sorry, but when you opened the door, it became a life and death thing because these guys will kill you. Turn around, fucking dip. If shit sucks, hit the bricks. Get out of there, Sigma. Stop standing around.
I also agree.
Like, don't give them the chance to be like, I'm not gonna let him leave. Neither am I. Neither am I. Just turn around and, like, sprint. Sprint. What's wrong with you?
That's it then. Let's get him.
Like, come on.
Ready?
What do you mean, ready?
Yeah.
Like, they're like lining up to charge him. Why hasn't he left?
He's toast.
What are you talking about? Why has he not left?
Just leave it to us.
Oh my god. I don't get it. It's kind of like with, when they're like, they like wait for you to vote when it gets to the one in the countdown and you're like, what is happening?
Hey now, don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me, then...
Charge!
He could have left. He could have left.
Shit!
Like, he's right there.
I spun back around to face the door. There it was, right in front of me, freedom.
Like, why aren't you going?
I leapt for it, or at least I tried. Oh, God.
Like, I just... You know? I almost wish that he had actually gotten out. I almost wish he'd gotten out and there was a game over because, like, he was just standing there while they were talking about attacking him. Like, come on.
It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse.
Like, why didn't he leave? Why did he just stand there while they, like, discussed if he should leave?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will
Shit! Let me go! Let go of me, goddammit! I could feel something huge, heavy and metal pressed against my back. Kay had to be holding me down. I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves. The door only opens once if I don't.
Go, Clover.
Huh?
You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out.
But
This is an order from your commanding officer.
Oh. Alright.
You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
that's...
Stop complaining and go. That door closes. It's all... None of us will get out of here alive.
Sorry, I cut her off.
Leave!
The door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
Did she just kick her?
I couldn't see what had happened, but I heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice!
Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
The number 9 to this end. Thank you. As the escape leaves.
Game over, yeah. I guess it's up to you if, they kill him. They killed him in a different one, and they cut off his hand in another one. They're just, like, not kind to Sigma when he tries to leave. So I have to imagine I can't imagine that he's, like, hanging out and chill, you know? So, I'm taking a note. Okay. Last one. And then we can go back and start figuring things out. I missed whatever he said.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Okay, great. He didn't say anything.
No?
Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go.
That was weird.
I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed.
My shoulder hurts so much. It's so achy and I don't know why.
Results lead.
Alright, let's see if anything else changed. I think it was betray, ally, and then us. Betray, ally. Okay, just us. Look at those 8s.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your...
The hiccups.
So you chose ally, huh?
Yeah. Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that. No need to thank me, it went really bad for me in the other round. I only did what anyone would have. So you guys chose ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only one BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, he didn't have much choice. Alice, Kate, and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it like if we'd voted ally?
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally. Not with Alice's... The only way you could possibly vote is betray.
Your other AirPod?
I told you I lost it.
And it was inside your inhaler chamber?
It's inside my inhaler chamber.
Well, I guess I'm glad you found it.
I'm glad I found it.
Wow. Oh yeah, no, literally. This combo could have happened last time, but we all had to kill Sigma.
Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always going to be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally.
6 + 3.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. That'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our
twisting in the wind.
In this place. You see? That's why I chose betray.
Okay.
I did it to save all our necks.
Oh, sorry. My brain is just not... I'm reading things and forgetting I should wait.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the doors sliding shut.
The ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the ambidex game. Starkey,
We can play, right?
Hey,
As soon appear.
Why is it so weird this time?
Yeah, Alice told. I think I've got them figured out.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I guess the skip button we fixed. Great. Maybe? I don't know. But we don't need to read this.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh God, I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait,
Yeah, dumbass.
So, what should we do now?
Great question,
It
girl.
looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition.
You should be.
Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. Celavir, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me with my vague medical license, I'll help.
Me too.
fine. I guess I can help.
Sigma, we're gonna stand in a corner and disassociate some more.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of jerk wouldn't?
Okay. We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover, Phi, and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading in a different direction. So, this is the pressure exchange chamber.
No, this is the prep room.
Never mind.
There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
I couldn't remember what route we did this in.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for us back in the warehouse? Well, let's head downstairs then.
Good idea.
So, this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently, the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
This feels like a weird aspect of this that I haven't figured out. Because if we're in Nevada, this just feels fake. Like, is this like a... I don't know a ton about viruses, but I feel like a decontamination room I get. I guess I'm confused by why pressure would it... I don't know enough about viruses. Would a pressure difference affect it? So, like, that's where I'm stuck, right? Because I'm like, okay, options, it's fake. There's no pressure difference. It's real, and that is how the virus works here. Or what all of our original thought was, this sounds like a thing you would do if you were not on Earth. You know, like, this is pretty standard sci-fi to have, like, a decompression chamber and the spacesuits. I was like, I think there's a decompression section in, like, actual space in real life too, but, like, I can't remember right now, and I don't feel like making big claims about space. Like, this part is just like, why would this be here? What is this facility? All I can think is that this was this, like, is where the training from Mars happened, and this decompression aspect of it was part of training for the Mars mission. So it's not real, but they were pretending it was real to get into the habit of going through the decompression process every time they left the spaceship. Station? Whatever the fuck it's called. Do you understand? That's, if we're in Nevada, that's what I think is happening.
Remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I see. Whoa. Then the newspaper article was right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
Vote now in chat if you don't know. Do you guys think the virus is real? Because I'm not sure. Well, no. I'm gonna make a correction on this. Do you think that this is a worldwide pandemic that has wiped out hundreds of thousands of people? Because clearly something is happening to Quark, to Alice, to even Sigma. For Sigma, it felt like part of his robot situation. It had the weird time thing. Bye. Bye. I guess I'm just stuck on if I really think that, because, like, the thing is, this could not be the same year it broke out, because the Mars mission would have just happened, and so I think the Mars simulation thing. These games are so hard to put together, and I'm trying my best, but I think we probably just need to play it.
So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
I'm trying to decide if they actually would have cryo-frozen these characters and jumped ahead, like, a decade. Like, would they have done that, or is that just another manipulation?
Yeah.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that.
There's a flu in the morphogenetic field.
The chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it, just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but...
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir. Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, alright?
Oh my god, Clover, tell us things.
Got it.
Okay.
Clover! Clover!
We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus?
Sigma, I don't know how to tell you this. Like, this one is weird and has really, really bad side effects. But it does not affect as many people as it could. I don't know how to tell you this, Sigma. This fucking sucks.
A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I didn't remember hearing anything.
This is what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute. You mentioned it, didn't you? When Dio was asking questions? We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
And then Alice said...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as bioweapon.
So, what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes. Lore?
Fine.
Oh my god?
I think I can trust you.
Oh my god?
Just don't tell Alice, okay?
Oh my god?
Alright.
Promise?
Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk.
If she just says that she was part of a nonary game again, I'll lose it. Give me more information.
I listened with rapt attention, at a complete loss for words. Here's what she said.
Alice and I are agents of SOIS? SOIS. I don't know how you would say this. I don't know if it's an initialism or an acronym. Which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Justice. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. That's how this ties into the clones. I'm almost certain if it doesn't, it'll be a bad writing choice. But this has got to be a little bit more how clones tie into it a little more. Dio's clone cult has to be something they were investigating. Right? It has to be. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who can even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. Oh my god! I told you that I've played the nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time. So, about a year ago, we'd just escaped, and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. Then why was she dressed like this? She was going for an investigation. Why was she in this outfit? She doesn't have shoes. But on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists, but Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. Boo! As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. What a disaster. Clover's like, yeah, we couldn't find them. I don't know where they went. They're gone. They're gone. We just couldn't keep up with them. It was really crazy that it was so hard. They were just so fast. We just couldn't do it. I love the idea that everyone else just let them go. They Clover started driving in like the opposite direction. She was like, well, if the government's onto them, we should just dip.
Anyway, we were taken back to SOIS headquarters and put into custody. Yeah, it's a shame. They had a head start and they must have been better drivers and had more gas, and yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are.
I love the idea that Clover is acting as if she has no fucking clue where they are, but like completely knows where they are because Junpei and Snake meet up with them regularly. I don't think Snake necessarily super likes either of them. I just think Junpei goes and hangs out with June. And Snake feels obligated to go too, because he likes to be involved in things. 7 guilt tripping everyone and letting Alice take them back to headquarters. Literally. Ugh.
I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But like, we literally got kidnapped by 2 kids who got fucked over by a CEO of a pharmaceutical company, so I don't know. But they must not have found anything, because after a few days of questioning, they let us go and hopefully
bought people tickets back to Japan. A few of them I know are from Japan. Did someone buy them tickets? Did June and Santa grab their passports? How did this work?
We all went home and returned to our lives.
Ugh. Novala, all I want is for June or Snake or Junpei to show up. Like, not to be dramatic. I'll be fucking thrilled, given that they don't massively fuck it up. If they don't massively fuck it up, I will celebrate so hard.
But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us.
Not going to go well for either of them. Can you imagine Clover and Snake being forced to have bodyguards? Jesus Christ, those poor bodyguards.
Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one, and he was in both of the last nonary games too. So anyway, we'd been grabbed twice, but the people behind the 2 nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom, though. So after that, all these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere. It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy-looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother.
If there was a time jump, I'm gonna fucking lose it, because the idea of these 2 being separated for an undetermined amount of time literally makes me ill. It literally makes me ill. Like, violently ill. Disgusting. Cruel and unusual punishment for all 3 of us.
So we were talking it over one day, and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it. After that, we lived on our own.
A harp?
I worked in a cafe, and
He composed music? Okay. He plays the harp. Wait, what?
He plays the harp, and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs.
The book he wrote? Wait a minute. What is he doing?
I know that sounds like... I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty.
Okay.
But they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up.
No, I also had some cursed thoughts, Hannah. Do you remember what the dead brother that everyone is a clone of was called? This isn't looking awesome for Snake. This isn't looking... This is, I don't know about this one, folks. I don't know. We're gonna keep playing the video game.
Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second nonary game. They put us all in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first nonary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. Oh my god, this is just like the Nancy Drew spy game. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. I mean, it's not just like the Nancy Drew one, but it's similar-ish, adjacent. It's possible that we, as a species, will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. I don't know if you went to this one. It was the one with her dead, that was like all about her dead mom. You are what we call espers. Wow, that's... Sorry. It's always funny when I run into the word espers. I don't know, there's something about it. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. I need you to play the previous game. We'll explain it like 8 or 9 times. The purpose of the first nonary game was to research that ability. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment,
presumably except for June and Snake, right? This is the first Can you imagine this being your first ending? It's actually really incredible that this is our last ending. It's kind of crazy to me that this one managed to be our last ending, and this is what we have been waiting for 40 hours. We have been waiting for this kind of like connection to the last game for 40 hours. And it just so happened to be the last one that we chose. Like, I can't imagine getting this one first and then doing all these other routes and none of this comes up. But at the same time, I can understand because his fucking robot arm is only in one route. Sorry, Nikki. I think I forgot to send a message that I started. I'm so sorry. We're on the very last, we're on the last section before we have to go back. I should stop talking. Nikki can't hear me. It's just it's so weird. Oh wait, we have to do this one. God damn it. What's this one? No, it's locked. It was locked. I was like, why didn't we do this one? What is this? Oh, there's not enough antiviral medication. Anyway, it's so wild that this is the last locked ending that we've received. We're talking to Clover. We're getting Clover lore. It's really crazy. Alice gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Yeah, I imagine June and Santa are not involved in this. Unless they are and just haven't said shit, which is really funny.
Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she'd brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. My brother and his cult. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted to use me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way!
That's what I'm thinking, Navala. I'm like, someone we know has to be in that fucking suit. Me, my brother, and my brother's cult. Nice.
I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that.
Government salaries aren't always that great.
Oh right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot. More wealth than you can imagine.
Misuse of government funds? Misuse of government funds. Excuse me? Misuse of government funds. Absolutely the fuck no. We are not paying random 20-year-olds like an absurd amount of money. Can we fix the roads? Can we get a train system? Are you kidding me? I would be pissed. I'd be like, my tax dollars for this too? First the military, now this shit? My road is filled with potholes. I have no public transportation. The tea, the Boston tea, always on fire. Sometimes literally. And they're doing this? No.
But I was still totally against doing it.
Sigma's a broke college kid, more wealth than he can imagine isn't much.
Clover's like, it's more wealth than you can imagine.
And Sigma's like,
so you can buy Olive Garden?
Like that's his level. He's like, holy shit! Can you go to Applebee's? That's nuts!
My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. A couple days passed, and then Alice showed up at our apartment like a creeper. She didn't waste any time. The people behind the first nonary game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something I might want to know more about? That got me curious. My brother, too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us.
Seven mention! Sorry, I'm like, this is the best part of the game. I miss my friends.
He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second nonary game. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us.
Fuck, what was his voice? You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is.
Junpei went missing with June. He dipped. Oh, this is so tragic. This is... Hannah, this is just like Winter Soldier. Let's keep circling back. Full circle. Missing friends.
He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane.
I mean...
I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out.
Listen, we've already brought it up like 2 or 3 times tonight. Hannah and I are in a weird headspace. I talked to a coworker today about Marvel, and I've don't worry about it. I love the idea that they're all just lying to Alice. I like it's really, really funny. It's really funny to imagine that like everyone is in the group chat. Like Akane is sending selfies like all the time. She's sending them like she's like taking I think Akane is like sending them pictures of like every single meal she's eating. Like they can like she's sending them, she just like will send them her location because she wants them to look at like a menu. She's like, what should we eat? It's very, very, very funny to imagine everyone's just fucking lying to Alice because Akane and I forget how you say Santa's real name. I'm so sorry. It has not stuck because I've only said it a few times. And Junpei, they're in the group chat, but like they don't want to deal with this anymore. So everyone has just agreed to not like AO. Is it AO or AOI? 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 Aoi. Got it. Like, no one is telling the government because, like, they're just trying to fucking chill. Aoi. Thank you. They're trying to chill out, and the government thinks they're terrorists. And they're like, Akane's like, listen, there's so much food I maybe didn't eat in the last 10 years. I need to travel and have fun. I was, like, kind of half dead for a while. Like, let me live my life. Junpei equals like 7, another participant from the second nonary game. Akane equals one of the people behind the second nonary game. Have you ever been a burnt corpse in a quantum state? Yeah, that's what I fucking was. I have eaten so many weird cheeses since I got out of the quantum state, and I have a lot of other weird cheeses that I have to try. 7 was a Japanese policeman, which was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. For the next couple months, all we did was train. Half of the time it was general knowledge and technical skills that an SOIS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. My tongue tied. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. Are you fucking using them, girl? Like right now? After several months, I don't know if this timeline lines up with supposedly the last nonary game being only a year ago. Because I thought she said it was like last year. And then she was like, so we went back home. And then my mom got us bodyguards. And then we were like fed up with that after a while. And then Snake got super famous and also wrote a book. And we did that for a while. And then we heard about this SOIS. And then we didn't do it. And then we trained for a while. And it's like, and then like, and now you're starting. This feels like the timeline isn't. Yeah, the timeline isn't timelining. Hannah, we can't have you touching this. You can't timeline this one out. I'm so sorry. Are you live blogging? Wait. What did you say? I did not read this in full. Are you live blogging this to your brother? I miss him. I would like... Wait, no. Actually, wait. I was like, I would like to see him. I forgot that we were doing 3D models, so any 999 character that shows up is gonna have this garbage-ass 3D model. Ooh. 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 After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. I kind of figured, Nikki. But, oh my god, drawing! Everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake, and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I still want to know why the fuck Alice was dressed like that in the desert if she was going to infiltrate a terrorist organization. Like, girl, why are you dressed like an Egyptian mummy? Literally, what was up with that? Why'd you take your shoes off to walk around the desert? I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Okay, but like, while walking around the Nevada desert, Nate? The Nevada desert? I feel like that's not a great choice if you're about to go into a terrorist organization. You know?
Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans.
And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse?
Yeah.
My Clover voice isn't anything like Clover, don't worry about it.
All that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed, and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your, powers, I guess? I'm guessing you can't use them right now?
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response?
Yeah.
Eek!
If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger, but that's just wishful thinking. Wait. Well, if
What?
there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers.
What?
Maybe...
Us? Us and Phi?
No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Right. Whatever.
So, I feel like every single time Sigma has said something sexual to Phi, Ninji has made some kind of comment like, this is worse when you figure out what happened, which made me assume something was going on with Sigma. The only Espers that we know, the only pair that has not been related was Junpei and June. And that was because there was some trauma going on and she had like his gift to her and they were really good friends and stuff and whatever. Everyone else has been siblings. So, if they are Espers, which maybe they're not, but on the off chance they are, since they seem to be the only two who were remembering the timelines, then there's a chance that they're siblings. This is where I'm going. That's where this is, when she says there might be someone stronger than her, these two seem to be able to top timelines a little bit, remember things from different timelines. And I think that this is a theory that may actually hold water. So, I'm putting it out there into the universe, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I've now put it into the universe.
I have some other questions, so moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Oh my god. Novala, honestly, also worry about that. Be worried about everything.
What? Why not? You told me about all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But...
Fine. Let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
Well, If we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know?
No. All we know is soon.
Oh my god.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait. You mean they might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen, and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Tenmyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying? Huh. I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
And what's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
Well, we know about the clone baby, so...
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
It's about the clone baby!
Purifying the unclean?
Oh, unclean, 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 unclean.
What? What are you doing?
Shut up! Just hold on a minute.
Kick him!
I'm this close to remembering.
Kick him!
Unclean, clean.
Simple and clean, so true.
Een.
Okay.
She leapt up, suddenly excited.
Neostigmine.
What? Neo, what?
Did you forget it already?
Well, I know we've said it before, but I don't fucking remember what it is. I know it came up, but what it is, I don't remember.
I'm talking about this stuff.
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket.
What pocket? This girl doesn't have pockets. Oh, right.
It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. Oh, right, I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you.
Exactly.
This seems dangerous to put in your pocket. Wait a second. Don't be putting injection guns in your pocket.
Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that.
Snake! It's fine.
Neostigmine is a type of colon esterase inhibitor.
Is this true, Nate? A cholinesterine? What is that? What is that?
That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurine.
It's an antidote for tubocurine. Okay. She didn't have a pocket axe, though. We said this before. Someone else was like, oh, she just put the axe rubber, but we actually saw it. She put it up the back of her sweatshirt. So she did have it, like, in a place that made sense. I don't know what fucking pockets they're talking about, though. With respect for what this game is, 999 just makes a lot more sense. It's a lot tighter in, like, the little details. Like, where she hid shit.
Sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it?
A lot easier. I have no idea what our fucking PhD is in.
Okay, I'll start at the top, alright?
Please.
The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurine. Following me?
Yes.
Tubocurine is the poison in our bracelets, right?
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
So we can save one person.
Is this over real? Which put you to sleep? 9 minutes later, the tubocurine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles.
So we can save one person.
I guess you could say.
We can save one person.
So you're saying this neostigmine keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So we can just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized?
Yeah!
One person.
We don't have to die.
We have one vial.
We're gonna be okay.
I don't think we're gonna be okay, Clover.
We can only pull the trigger once, though.
Yes.
That means we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be Quark.
Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's see.
This is the last one we've got before we can start doing other stuff. This one was locked. Yeah, that one's the two-headed lion. Basically everything else got locked. So we did everything that we possibly could. And then we're gonna go back to these, but we wanted to finish all the branches so we don't have to go back up to the top at any point.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9.
Wah! Sorry.
If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway,
I needed to stand, I'm sorry.
Alice.
Sorry if you can hear my mic, I'm so sorry.
What? Hey! Clover, wait! Clover! It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Damn. I think understandably, upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs.
Oh no. I'm kind of worried.
Fi? Where did Clover go?
Oh, fuck. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, Fi.
Fi? Can you hear me? She didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed, and her body was unnaturally stiff. Fi? I grabbed a shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured toward the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door. Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right. Got it. Thanks. I headed for the exit, then paused.
Please don't leave her. Oh, God. Yes, it was Nate. Sofril was, developed, I don't know what the right word is, by Ace's, pharmaceutical company and sold to the government for, like, crowd control and protests. And I believe it's also what's used, by Zero every time people get knocked the fuck out. I love hearing about the science and physics that don't make sense because I can't contribute to that, so I like other people contributing for me.
You look pretty tired.
All I can contribute is, like, my bad jokes and my mediocre voice acting, so.
Get some rest, alright?
Sigma! Learn the signs! Learn the symptoms!
Still, no response. There was something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed like more of a priority.
Uh-oh.
I turned back around and jogged out the door toward the treatment center.
Sigma! 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 Oh, man. Be prepared? Oh, is this gonna be like a suicide route? Is this what the... Okay. Aye, Nikki. Thank you for the heads up. We really left a pretty intense one for the last one, huh? Purely on accident. Treatment center. Oh no. Oh no. I get what you mean.
Huh? This is weird. Where is everybody? I'd assumed Alice would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Luna and Tenmyoji were gone too. They'd left Quark, and the readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal. As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out of the treatment center.
Map? Okay, great. They just hopped us over. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you, Nikki. Remember, prepare yourself for some graphic stuff. They're good at making things feel very ominous. It's not gonna be good when we go to the crew area, is it? Oh, man. I know. Uh-oh. Oh, empty? Empty?
What the hell? What is going on here? I can't find anybody.
This is like, not to break the tension of the moment, this is like when in Nancy Drew games, I break stuff a little bit too much, so it hops me to the end when everyone is missing, but I can't figure out what to do, so I'm just wandering around locations and everyone has vanished. This is exactly like that. That is exactly what is happening right now.
Every single room is empty? Wait, there's still one place I haven't checked. The infirmary.
Can you imagine if everyone got raptured? If that's what this turned into? Wild. Okay, are you ready? This is probably going to be kind of a lot. There might be blood for people who don't want to see it. So. Are we going to get a musical sting? Oh. Uh-oh. We're underwater.
I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No. What happened? I felt my whole body convulse. Whether from terror or nausea, I couldn't tell. My legs went limp, and I crumpled to the floor. Ugh! Oh. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Why? This can't be real. Clearly they didn't put any blood in the image. You can't see it. It's not real. How could it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa! So Kay isn't here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kay, Quark, us. Kay, Quark, us. Also, great question. Well, Phi probably got... Why would Phi come directly here? Got it. Thank you, Nikki. So our options are Kay and Quark. Got it.
In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh, were bodies. They were a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. Had they sliced themselves open? Or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood. Too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they'd died. This tiny blade. Oh God, this is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck, as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs, and drew it across my throat.
How did we get this one last? Sorry, like, that... I'm kind of amazed. I was saying this to Hannah when you came in, Nikki. I was shocked that the one we managed to do last was the one with all the clover stuff. I don't know how we managed to get this one last. It feels fitting to do it last, but that was completely on accident. Nate, this is such thank you for this commentary. Let me write down this ending. Everyone dies. That's a true ending. True ending. I keep using it because there's lots of endings. That's a box ending. Well, this was miserable. Can I skip this time? I can. Great. Clover end. That's the Clover end? Oh my God, they fucking hate her. Oh my God. In the last one, Clover's end was I axe murdered everyone. In this one, it sucked. Whoa. They hate this woman. They hate this woman. They hate this woman. Whoa. I sent it. I didn't reblog it or look at anything because I can't, because it's about this, but there's a post. There's a gimmick blog on Tumblr right now that's like, does this thing hate women? And VLR was on there, and I voted yes. And I saved it so I can look at the tags once we finish this game, or once we finish Zero Escape, the whole series, because I don't want to risk it. But new level of hatred. Yikes. Okay. Where do you guys want to go next? I genuinely don't know where to go from here. I guess it doesn't matter. I know the true ending will be locked until we finish everything else, I believe. So I guess it's a matter of, like, where do we want to go? What is this? Okay. God, shit. Can they not have it be the return button? I'm sorry, okay? So, how y'all doing? I'm sorry! Like, do you guys, like, not understand why this is happening? Like, if you were playing the game, I can imagine why, like, other people would do this, right? Okay, well, I like that there's a fucking story now, Nikki, that's for sure. Do we want to just hop here? Who planted the bomb? Oop! Oh, interesting, Nate. Fascinating.
Huh? What?
Figured out who did it. I know who did it.
How can you... There's no way.
Is it gonna let... I'm trying to see if it's gonna let me do this. I'm trying to see if it's gonna let me pass through this now. I forgot about this.
The room suddenly went silent.
Is it gonna to be continued us? Do we not have this unlocked yet? Okay, yeah. That one wasn't unlocked. Sorry. That one's locked still. I thought we knew who planted the bomb, okay? I thought they'd let me. They didn't. There isn't enough medication. Lock number 4. Wait, what locks? What locks are you talking about? Lock number 4? How do I know if I've unlocked shit? Do I have to do this one first? Because it's lock... Do I do the director's office first? The green ones I can do now? Oh, okay. Got it. Wait, so this one says lock number 9. Oh, okay, got it. Then let's... How can Phi and K be saved? Wait, what were we even doing here? What was this ending? There's too many, so it's hard to remember what the fuck was happening. Shit. They're not here.
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said. Or...
Oh, is this where they're dead under the sink?
Hey, I want to believe they're alive, but...
Oh, wait. Okay, so this is Quark's bracelet being smashed. What was I going to do? Okay, so this is when Kay throws us through the door. Yeah. This is when Kay throws us through the door and everyone else is missing. Hey, girl. I love how they have the action shots in there still. Oh, there was... Oh, wow, we even saw them die and the scalpel. And we saw...
My brother neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor.
Oh, yeah, so this is new stuff. This is new stuff now. Things have changed.
That means it's sort of an antidote for...
We just did this.
I knew...
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Oh! Opened the first lock in VLR, to each according to his needle. Fun fact, only 32% of players have gotten this achievement. Meaning we have now gotten past more of this game than 70% of players. Or almost 70. Yikes.
Of course. The antidote.
The antidote?
I love when he turns really fast.
I didn't have time to explain. I took off running toward the exit.
Can you get the true end without doing everything else? I love their action lines. They're so funny.
Sigma, where are you going?
Stay here. I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse toward the treatment room.
I need a drink. While they map, I need a drink. Up.
I think Dio put it in his pocket.
I forgot he died here. I forgot he was dead and his thing was shattered. Oops. I forgot it was this one. I knew he died in one of them. I thought this was a different one. That's on me. There's like a lot to keep track of. There's a lot of ends to keep track of.
Come on, come on, come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... Aha! Found it! Oh. There's only one dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Shit. I can't save both of them.
1 minute remains.
1 minute? Shit! I spun around and shot out of the treatment center.
Baby, the map takes so long. Oh, you skipped the map.
3, 2, 1. Chromatic doors closing.
Good point, Hannah.
No. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh dear.
Sigma.
What?
There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First, there would be the anesthetic Superil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton.
Is this the ending where... I should have taken fucking notes, like, on screenshots.
My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Great. Up! Boy down!
No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open.
Oh!
Kay and Phi lay limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could pull the trigger only once. Who was I going to choose? Phi? Or Kay?
Like, Hannah's not wrong. Where would he shoot Kay? How would he do that?
No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Phi, who has skin I can reach. I didn't even have a choice. After all, Kay's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. I'm sorry, Kay.
Should have taken that fucking helmet off.
I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself toward Phi. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. It's a type of inhibitor. It's the antidote to the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick me?
Because I can't use the injection gun on Kay. It'd never get through the metal.
Then why didn't you inject yourself?
Didn't think of it. Guess you've got a point. Honestly, didn't even cross my mind.
You're the biggest idiot on the planet.
It's a shame because Sigma has some like really great moments. They're like his bad moments are just so bad, you know? Like he's sometimes a really fun character. And other times he sucks so much and it's really, really hard to like him entirely because of those moments. Thank you, Nante. I'll take a look at those later.
Hey, come on. Is that any kind of thing to say to somebody who's about to die? How about something more tender?
No, screw this. I don't want to live if it means...
Girl!
Being in debt to you.
She said, fuck you! She said, fuck you!
No goddamn way.
She's like, you're not having the last laugh. Fuck you! You're gonna die indebted to me!
I'm not gonna...
Sleepy time.
Her words slurred and slowed, and her eyes fluttered close. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sounds of her breathing, and see her chest rise and fall. Good. Phi's gonna be alright. But, Kay?
What about yourself, bestie?
I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it.
I'm obsessed with how no one ever notices the giant fucking keyhole on the back of his head when he doesn't have anything covering his head. Because when they first reveal it, they're like, take off your cloak. And then they're like, holy shit, we can see it. If he turned around, anyone would see it. It's not covered. Like, why are they acting like it's a big reveal? They didn't design his character to have it hidden. They should have changed the character design because any of them would have been able to see it. It's so strange.
Open?
You could open up.
Wait, then he... But when could he have...
Yes. No, it was empty when I found it.
But what if he'd lied? Could Kay have taken the key? How'd he gotten it? How he'd gotten it didn't really matter anymore. But what did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor.
Who are you?
And he had.
Sorry, that was like a really big gasp.
Holy shit. Then that would mean Dio's killer is... I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay.
Who are you? Who is it?
Kay, wake up. Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator.
Oh my god, not the time, not the time, not the... Things are finally happening and you're showing me the map again? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I fucking get it.
I bumped into Phi, and we went back to the lounge to check on you.
He was last time too.
We saw you. Or we saw your armor, I guess. By then you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygen in his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Phi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out.
How fast did he get in and out of this shit?
Then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge so you could enter through the rear door.
Who is it? Who is it? Watch it be some dude we don't fucking know. The opening cutscene that I've watched 18 times? Or a different cutscene? Is it the one I keep accidentally showing us?
Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Kay, wake up! Something's happened. You've pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused.
No, we're not gonna read that, sorry.
Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time.
Like, so is he, bitch.
Did you kill Dio?
Yes, your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
Why?
Because I couldn't forgive him.
For what? What has Dio done? Who has Dio killed? Oh, the old woman. The old woman.
He took the life.
The old woman. The old woman. The old woman.
To me, I couldn't.
Who did he kill?
The old woman.
What?
She was like mother to me. She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, Are you saying?
Yes, I am.
Are you Zira? She
was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Oh, sorry. I was confused by what the fuck he was trying to say. I thought there was gonna be a bigger reveal there. I thought we already knew this. Sorry.
Whoa, hold on. What do you mean here?
Sigma.
Are we... Okay.
Unfortunately, we are
Oh my god!
out of time.
I hate you so much.
There's something I have to tell you.
Okay, I think we had agreed that Kay grew up here, but I don't...
I made a promise
What promise?
that you would hear it.
Us? Wait, you promised us?
Do you understand? This is very important.
What?
You must pay
I'm trying!
attention. Cannot forget.
DL6? Like...
Forget? He wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun,
okay.
Remember these letters. MILKEVOLI.
I have another one written down too, and I don't... EVOLI. I also have LXAQNSGDQ. So, yeah, I saw milk evoli. Milk evoli. Yeah, I love Klim.
This will open the second gate.
What the hell? Hey, Kay! Who told you to tell me this? No! Who are you? Show me! Show me who you really are! I grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. What? No, that's impossible. That face. It's my face.
Okay.
I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist, and my body collapsed unceremoniously. The second drug.
Is he a clone? Is he like the original? No, not him. Are we? Are we a clone? Are we a clone and he's the original? Because his dad was doing genetic testing. His dad was doing genetic test. That was his dad's whole thing. Was like genetic engineering or something or other. Or I think we might be like, bro. Okay.
The second drug. Tubocurarine.
Nate sent me pronunciations, but I don't want to play them on stream. Just to be safe.
My vision began to blur.
I'm gonna listen to them for next week.
And my head felt unnaturally heavy. The world faded away, and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness.
I actually, did consider everyone being a clone. I don't know if I voiced it. I should have voiced it. When I was in high school, in bio class, we, like, watched a bunch of movies for some point, at some reason, and we watched, the Clone movie with... I googled clone movie with, and the first one to come up was clone movie with Scarlett Johansson, and it's called The Island. It's fucked up. Also has Ewan McGregor, so we have a crossover with both Star Wars and the MCU. And that is what we call a full circle. Hell yeah, folks. We did it. Got it in one. Full circle. Star Wars, MCU, VLR, it's all the same. It's all the fucking same. All the same. The island is, I don't remember if it was good, but the concept of it is deeply fucked up. For anyone who doesn't know, it's basically the idea that rich people have clones that they keep, but they don't know that they're clones at first. They're just, like, in this, like, facility, and you can, like, win a chance to go to the island, which is supposed to be, like, I think, like, the last uncontaminated place on Earth or something, because, like, the rest of Earth is, like, polluted, or a virus, or something or other. But actually, when they get taken to, quote-unquote, the island, it's because the rich people are, like, harvesting their organs and body parts for themselves. Like, if someone gets injured, they'll take, like, organs. And it's about, Ewan McGregor and ScarJo break out. There's a scene, because I think one of them, the person they're a clone of, like, dies in, like, an accident or something. And at one point, like, sees the person they're a clone of's, like, kid. I don't remember if it was good. I don't remember much of the ending. But it was, like, a lot. It was a lot. Oh, apparently Steve Buscemi was in it. It's got a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. It can't be that good. But it was just one of those things where it's, like, biology adjacent. So it's a Michael Bay movie. So there's, like, a lot of explosions. Like, a lot of explosions. If you want to watch a dystopian biology-related genetic movie, Hannah and I have talked about this, Gattaca. 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 Watch Gattaca? It's Gattaca. That's the one you should watch. But I guess if you're into clones, you could watch The Island. It might not be good, but you could watch The Island. If you want to get deeply fucked up, Gattaca. Anyway. I watched it multiple times in high school. It's
The world faded away and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness.
At third, yeah, no, we watched it in both my freshman and sophomore year of high school. Dude. It's devastating. It's a devastating movie. Sometimes I'm like, should I watch Gattaca again? And then I'm like, it's Gattaca. I don't know if I should watch that again. Okay, was this a box ending, or was this just a... I think we can do one more. We're gonna try. I'm, like, awake now, is the thing. So. Okay, ending, yeah. K is us? Question mark? Box ending. Wow. Yeah, See, the issue is, it took us, like, until, like, hour 37 for me to start getting really invested. That's the issue. Like, I feel like tonight was the night where I was like, I need to keep playing this game. I felt it a little bit, but not in the way that 999, like, made me be like, I need to play 999 right fucking now. That hasn't really happened. I've been like, ooh, I wonder what happened. I kind of want to find out more. I was interested in the robot thing, but we dropped that really fast. So it's not great if you have to get 37 hours into a game to get pulled in. Like, that's not awesome. But now I want to know. Now I want to know. All right. We can do this one. No, we can't. That one's locked. Almost to return. I think this... I don't know if this one will get us a box end, but, like, we should just do this one since it's right at the end. Yeah, another 10 hours.
Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest.
Maybe I don't need to read this. Yeah, I'll read it anyway. I don't remember when we did this.
It felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed.
I was just thinking about this. Now I'm curious if Sigma would even be the clone, because he remembers things, but Kay was the one who talked about, like, Kay was talking about, how, like, he's grown up here, so maybe Kay is actually... Well, we have to play more of this video game. We have to play more of this video game.
No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath.
Nate and Nikki are going through two very different experiences right now.
All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer?
We've done this before. I'm so sorry. It's been a while.
The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this?
They really needed to give Phi another expression, because this is the expression they gave her when she was sick. And that's what this looks like. This looks tired. This looks like she's dazed. It doesn't usually portray the emotion that they want it to.
Say something. Answer me. Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it. Didn't you?
Are you nuts?
I'm gonna skip some of this because we did do this.
Then wait a minute.
No.
Don't. There's if she.
Hey, Chloe, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab.
Oh, I get it. You're all. It was
Okay, yeah.
Clover.
Fine, show me proof to, you're all going to die just like she did.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7.
Listen. I love when characters get really mad and count down. I don't know if any of you guys have listened to the Adventure Zone ballads. There is a moment at the end. If you haven't, I'm not going to give too many details for anyone who does want to listen to it at some point. There's a moment pretty close to the end of the campaign where a character is counting down. Oh, it's so fucking good. It's such a good moment. And I am thinking about Clover for a reason, but I'm not going to tell you why because it's a spoiler. But, I love when characters start counting down until violence. I'll send you guys an animatic if you don't care about spoilers. But if you do care about spoilers, then don't watch it. I'll send you one later.
Clover! 6, 5.
Like, it makes me violent and ill.
Clover.
There are so, like, it's such a good scene that when I was like running a little Taz side blog just so I could like post a lot of like reblog a lot of stuff and not have to worry about like flooding my main, I had a tag for this specific scene because I loved this scene so much, and the art people drew for it was like always devastating, or like really, really good art.
3, 2.
Hi JFK, oh my god, hello! We're like, finally things are happening! Finally things are happening! Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
Oh, we opened the second lock in VLR. I can't believe it's not murder. You guys aren't seeing these pop-ups. We got a Steam achievement. 32.7% of players have gotten this achievement.
No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
All right, where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well...
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
Y'all should have put that scalpel somewhere else.
So, she could have taken the scalpel then?
It can be... Tenmyoji can be grandma?
Yes, I think so.
You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself! Just tell me the truth! Then
I am.
Sorry.
10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do! I have proof.
This is... Hannah, your insistence that they're all in a group chat is the same energy of all of us after we finished Ghost Trick being like, no. They can still talk to each other. They can still talk to each other. Like, that is the energy that we are bringing to Zero Escape. I'm just like, no.
You! There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Huh. Well, Alice would have it then.
Fi, can you... I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body.
This feels like Tony's polycule theory. Shut up! Oh my god, hi, Ninji! Hi, Ninji. This is a very funny line from Sigma. This is a really funny line from Sigma. Thanks for respecting women now.
Could you take a look?
Sure.
Oh, since you guys just came, this is where we're at. We got the K ending, we got the Clover ending. This is where we are, if anyone was curious. Where did she keep the book? What clothing? Like, they keep being like, we searched the body. Where? Where the fuck would she have kept this journal? Up her ass? Come on, guys. Be so for real. Where would she be keeping a journal? Where? Where? Fucking where? That outfit doesn't have any pockets. Her boobs are out. She has, like, pasties on her nipples. Like, where would she be hiding a book? God.
It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out from where? There it was. The journal. Fi turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped through the small book open.
She's like, he's been in the time streams.
When she looked back up at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin.
Were you in the time stream, Sigma?
But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I'd suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page.
Girl, you told us about the time stream.
How did you know?
Because we're in the time stream together.
No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal?
The time stream, girly.
I just knew.
You just knew. Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say.
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal.
Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 infection is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Research has shown that it would probably respond to the right sort of antiviral medication, but no one has been able to develop one yet. Nearby towns are filled with the corpses of people who took their own lives. The uninfected have only barely managed to survive, and they have been sent into underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please. Let their future be a bright one.
Okay.
Fi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyoji, and now, this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say.
Sorry, I saw Ninji's message. That took me out. Whew.
None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs.
Snake, I miss you so bad.
We've got a problem.
Dio, all we've got is problems.
It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
What? Okay.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet.
I'm so sick of your ass.
Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pair, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
Honestly, why can't we just kill Dio? We're sick of this man.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened.
Okay. So, Kay and Sigma, we know why they're here now. The old woman, we know why she's here. Dio is here for cult reasons. Clover and Alice are here because they were looking into the terrorist organization, which is also tied to the cult. That leaves Phi, who I think is tied to Sigma, Quark, and Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji, who's tied to the Mars mission, and Quark, who's tied to Tenmyoji, but there has to be something more with Quark. There has to be something we're missing with Quark. I don't entirely know what it is, though.
So...
I just needed to go through and...
Zero killed you.
I just had to go through and figure out what was going on with everyone. Everyone is a lot more connected than they were before this stream now.
I promise. I'll avenge you.
Last time you avenged somebody, you axe murdered all of us.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
I think she's earned axe murder.
Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
It is really funny to imagine Akane and Aoi just being like, we could leave the axe here, right? Like, we can just leave the axe here and it'll be fine, right? It was not fine. You fools. Maybe you guys should have put that away. You know? Like, they found other things to kill each other with, but like, they were just like, we can probably leave this one. Sure, go off.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room. Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we've picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Map moment. Oh my god. Whoo! Oh!
Quark!
You look suspiciously normal.
You're awake!
Hmm.
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh god. Quark.
Tenmyoji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him.
Is this child about to murder Tenmyoji? Like, I don't know what's happening.
He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tenmyoji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
I love their...
What's wrong?
Oh god, it looks like ass.
Are you okay, Grandpa?
Sorry. The tears are bad.
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But...
Quark gave him a puzzled look.
My life if this game was like just had drawings instead of the 3D models.
Tenmyoji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyoji deserved a few minutes. I left him alone.
That snake art is crazy. It's really good. It's really, really good.
At last, Tenmyoji seemed to recover, and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Not how it works, but okay.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What does it mean?
What are you apologizing for?
What does it all mean?
Sorry.
Are you also a clone baby?
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay?
Ninja, you've told me this multiple times.
So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but
Mr. Sigma!
There looking kinda
Sorry.
silly.
I got really excited about him calling him Mr. Sigma. It's the little things that matter, and for me, it's Quark and Sigma's goofy ass relationship, where Sigma has imprinted on a child.
I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the wide doors. I got the feeling Tenmyoji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense.
Aw, baby.
That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
4 minutes?
Well, we've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me.
I'm processing, sorry. These long transitions give me time to think. I would talk, but I'm thinking. Nothing particularly interesting. I'm just like thinking about what's happening. I'm just rotating it slowly in my brain, as if it will all come together. The time fuckery of it all. The cloning of it all.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Well, there are no post effect, like lasting chronic effects, because like everyone who gets it dies because like they kill themselves. So there's no chronic effects we know about because everyone's dead.
5 minutes remain.
You're late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
Oh, a little nervous, Gio?
You're awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Okay.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, we need to hurry.
Oh, there isn't any time left.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center.
Okay, weirdo.
You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing.
She's like, shut up, clone baby.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds.
Hurry it up, Vi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
You guys are always the fucking worst.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys, there's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0.
0.
Chromatic doors closing.
Mountain Dew. Oh my god. Beep faster. Sorry. I want things to happen. Yes, we've been here before. Am I in a room now? Or am I still in the novel? We're still in the novel for now.
What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
Are we gonna get it to be continued?
It said director's office.
Although I do have 2 passwords we could try, I think.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe, or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
I don't know.
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then.
I'm glad you guys know what's happening. Oh my fucking god! Jesus Christ. Okay. Hannah! I didn't think we were gonna finish the game, but I thought we were gonna finish an ending. Okay.
What's this?
I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder.
A business card holder?
Yeah, it's a file where you put business cards. They've all got these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, you'll get some sort of hint.
Well, I guess we can give it a shot.
No, I knew we had a while left of the game. I just, like, it's hard to stop once you start a room, so... See... Ah, fuck. Okay. That was stupid of me. My brain just started, It's fine. Here, I don't want to just sit in silence.
Well, what do we have here? Haven't seen a computer this old in a while. There's something on the screen.
Is that a lion eating a hamburger?
I really don't think so. I think the lion's got 2 heads.
Looks like a monster from Greek myth or something.
It looks like it's asking for an ID and password underneath the lion. Huh. The keyboard doesn't seem to be working, though. Well, I guess we can't answer anything, then.
Okay.
Gah. It's not opening.
Is it locked? It's locked?
Yeah, looks like it.
I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there?
Okay, I guess we don't get to click that.
Man, this safe is really big.
There's gotta be like $100 billion in there.
Or a mummy.
Heh, you're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they don't really want people to see. Like some video.
Let's just open it and find out.
I don't think... See?
Is it locked?
Yeah. There's a circular input panel at the top of the handle. Looks like the one on the pressure exchanges chamber door. So if we just do the same thing we did then...
Alright, let's do it. But I don't know the order. Yeah, I know I'm... What about that globe? We haven't gotten there yet, bestie. We're trying our best. There's a lot here.
What is this? One of the training machines you see on late night
infomercials.
I think it's a facial recognition device. Oh, what? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of the lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh. Ah. How did you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often, one of these babies shows up.
It got hot. Oh my god. It doesn't look like it's been turned on.
Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it. You think maybe we could turn it on?
All these voices are a little too similar. I'm not gonna fix it.
I assume so. A balloon. You want it, Quark?
I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid.
Really? How old are you?
I'm 20.
What? No way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that wasn't weird.
Looks like a green coaster. The stain on there makes it look like something was sitting here earlier.
Sure, he's silly.
The left section has a laser shining across it. A large wooden credenza. Ah, now this is brandy. Fiera Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell that just by looking at it. I can smell it. That's some nose you've got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I didn't think so. How can you be so cruel?
Okay.
There's a screen built into the credenza.
There's something on it.
Starting up. Please wait.
What is it starting?
Beats me.
Well, my money says that just means it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else?
You go look at something else.
Hey, it's a globe.
Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it.
Let's see if we can get it off then.
Where's my... Different color. White to blue. Yellow to purple. The pink. Oh, that's reassuring, Nikki.
A suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing the helmet. So, what should we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay?
How'd I get this message? Not important.
Suit yourself. Anyway, it's got some red paint on the neck and shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? Could be blood.
Hey, don't say stuff like that. Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough.
What's this? Is it one of those vacuuming robots you see on TV? You got me. Looks like a machine of some sort.
Well, is it turned on?
Don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Huh. Nothing. Might as well give up.
Yeah. Let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later.
Right.
It looks like a tablet. Does it work?
No. There's an empty slot on the back.
So it doesn't have a battery.
Guess not.
Then maybe if we can find a battery,
we might be able to turn it on.
I'm gonna get ice cream after this.
This is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with my... I'll be taking that. I tried putting it on there before. You just put it back. Did you really expect something to happen? No, not really. I tried putting the good brand new guys. There's red paint on the wall.
It looks like there's an outlet right next to it.
Why would somebody put an outlet this high up? Well, it's probably not an electrical outlet.
What is it then? I have some outlets in my house that are high up. I also don't know why. For at least one of them, I think it's a TV outlet.
I think you're supposed to insert something into it.
Okay, what do I have? I love how vague that is. Literature. Yeah, great, thank you. Okay, great. I just didn't know what we had on us. Okay, I guess we don't get to click that. Feels clickable. Let me just... Great. And then I said white to blue. I should have just written it down. I'm sorry, I forgot. Up! Great. Purple. I could probably do this in memo, but this is the way my brain works. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Good job. You did it.
Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside.
$100 billion.
I'm not saying that. Yeah. I'm not saying that. Oh.
Sorry, guys. Looks like all we've got is the binder and the deer.
So, a bindeer.
What the hell is this? Zero just making fun of us?
The deer's looking at me, Grandpa.
Buck up, it's just a fake. Alright, there's a binder in the safe.
It's got 2 pieces of paper in it.
Business card page. Oh. Oh, okay. Let me just screenshot this. Sorry, we're gonna do it the easy way. Like, it's late. We're doing this the easy way. Okay. Does this go up here?
Well, looks like you were right.
H-E-L. Is the last one gonna be P? I mean, I don't even know if that's an H. Let's be for real. Ugh. It's so true. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Okay. Carol likes being on the left. So Carol could be, wait, here. Carol could be here or here. Anne prefers to be near Bob. So Anne could be here or here. Ellen would prefer to be above Anne. So Anne cannot be here. Maybe this one's Ellen. Sophia wants to be on the very right. And Kate likes to be next to Michael. Sorry, I got distracted. So Kate could go here or here. So let's see. Anne, Carol, E. I'm missing someone, aren't I? Carol, Anne, Ellen, Sophia, Kate. Who? Lola will go in the missing spot, huh? Okay, E-A-C. Oh, I got it.
I think this is right.
Then let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now.
Okay, let's look at the back of the business cards.
Book 334. Great.
It says book 334.
What does it mean?
Well, a book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with...
I know what a book is.
Does it have to be...
This looks like a collection of literary analysis.
Do you think it has any hints to help us get out of here?
If it does, we're screwed. Starved to death before we got through all 4 of those homes.
Can I not just take one? Perfect.
Ah, it opened. Key. There's something in here. Is it a key?
What do we have? What's locked right now? What's locked? Oh, this.
Whoa, the light on the top turned on. Looks like you managed to turn it on.
Great, thanks.
Alright, it's on. Now what? Well, why don't we give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. Damn, none of our faces work.
Face not recognized. Gender mismatch.
What does it mean by gender mismatch?
Maybe it's saying that it needs a girl?
But there's only 3 of us and none of us are women.
Well, maybe if we dress Quark up like a girl?
No, no way. Why don't you dress up then?
No, just thinking about...
I'm just skipping this. Sorry, I don't want to read that.
How long has he had that in his pocket? It looks like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. Oh yeah, I remember him looking at that in the infirmary. I guess it's worth a shot.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, it's like we're in the villain's secret lair.
Huh. Didn't think that would happen. I guess the recognition worked.
Yeah.
So, who is this girl?
Hey, stop. Holy shit. Sorry. What are you doing, girl? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? What is happening in this video game? What's happening?
She's just a girl. Is she your granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Ugh. Damn it, fine. You've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a long time. Why?
Because she's his first love.
No, you've got it wrong.
You carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. And when you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. I've seen you do it.
Oh, didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic, Tenmyuji. Look, it's not about love, and I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay, okay. You didn't want to talk about her, I get it.
That gave me not enough information. Not enough information. I'm glad you guys are excited, but I don't have enough information.
look. Oh hey, there's this helmet for the suit of armor. You must be feeling pretty tired, Tenmyuji. All the excitement can't be easy for someone your age. Why don't you sit down for a bit? I'm not so old I need the likes of you worrying about me. That's so. Well, I think I'll just have a seat then. Ah. Oh. Huh? What's that? You think maybe it's an eye watching us?
I don't think so.
I think it's a target. Like a bullseye? Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it.
Okay,
Okay, I'll just use this slingshot too. Whoa, hold on there. Do you actually have something to fire? Oh, no, I guess I don't.
What are you going to shoot it with then?
With mind bullets. It's called telekinesis, Sigma. Anyway, I figured that'd slip your mind, like everything else. Here, grab this off the floor earlier. Take it. Oh, this is the key we used to start the facial recognition device.
you just dropped it on the floor?
Thanks, man. I guess I don't have to use my special psychic powers after all. Here goes. Aiming. 3, 2, 1, fire. Whoa, nice aim.
You got it right in the center.
Suit of armor. Okay,
Yeah, that suits him. The paint on the helmet and armor line up.
But I can't really tell what it is from this angle. It looks kind of warped.
A suit of armor, complete with the helmet. With the helmet on, the paint and the armor looks like an L.
something's off about it. Okay, so I didn't get this right yet. Something is wrong.
Wait, I don't think you need to move the books around anymore. Remember, the back of the business card said book 334, so...
It didn't say anything, though, which is why I was confused. They were just like... E, huh? H-E-L.
Look, the laser beam's bending all around inside the bottle. Yeah, it made a parallelogram.
One sec. Sorry, I'm responding to something. Okay.
The laser beam is making a parallelogram in the brandy bottle.
Sorry, I'm almost done. Okay, great. What the fuck else can I do in here? There's this. No idea what this is. What do I have? I have this, but no battery. Yeah, you don't get it because we don't have the password. There's a lever next to the chair. Did I not pull that before? I thought I clicked it.
Why don't you pull it? What's going to happen? Come on, is it really that hard to figure out? You think it's going to go back into the wall? Pull the damn thing and find out. Alright, I guess I should start by sitting in the chair. Then I pull the lever. Here I go.
Oh, bye, Sigma. P, help. Yes.
Looks like there's something on the table. Is that a battery? I don't need to be looking at this right now. I can take care of it when I'm... Okay, whatever. There's a letter P painted on the wall. P, huh? If I pull it again... Turn... whatever. Not like I have a choice. Ha. Looks like you got the tablet to turn on.
Look, something showed up on the screen.
Enter a... Oh, help.
You did it.
Good work, Sigma.
Take a look at the screen.
Huh? What's this? Looks like the password for the safe.
Awesome. Now we can open it.
Was that right, even? No, it wasn't.
Good job. It opened.
Good work. It looks kind of empty this time. There are only two things in here. First we've got... The other thing is... The key as usual.
Yes, now we can get out of here.
Great. No point in sitting around. Let's go.
There's nothing left in here.
The door lock. It says lock right now. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
You found it. Oh my god.
No! Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
Was it the picture?
What was it?
The picture.
It was the picture.
How could I forget it?
Oh yeah, we must have set it down after using the face recognition thing.
I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
Me too.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright, I'll see you two later then.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
Ugh. I watched them jog off toward the blue door. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then.
That doesn't seem great. This doesn't seem good.
I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Phi and Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader. As he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin.
There. At this time I waited for you to get back before I opened it.
Thanks, Dio.
You see, I can be considerate.
No, you can't.
But Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
Okay. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. I'll be done in a minute, don't worry. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. Before long, 20 minutes passed since Dio opened the door, and Tenmyoji and Quark were nowhere inside.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yeah, I do. Well, so say Tenmyoji is Junpei. First of all, Tenmyoji and Clover's sync death fucking sucks. Second of all, that would in fact explain why Clover is the only person he trusts. That would in fact explain that. That would also require Clover and Alice to have been cryo-frozen. They would have to be the ones who were cryo-frozen. I don't know who the third is. Those two would have to be cryo-frozen if this actually is Tenmyoji is Junpei. I'm not convinced there isn't some weird time age situation happening, because Tenmyoji this whole time has been super fucking weird about Quark's age. And I know Quark made a joke about being 20. I don't know what's going on there. It's weird though. Something like I'm not sure how much joke that was. I'm gonna finish a little bit more of this. I'm just like, things were happening to my brain as I was. Even if it isn't Junpei, I think having a picture of Akane would make Clover realize he knows something, he's connected to her in some way. I'm just like, I don't know who he would be other than like a family member if it's not Junpei. Because I will say also, I can't remember who said it. It might have been multiple people were like, well, I don't like the other two games, but I like what they do for Junpei's character. So I kind of knew he was going to show up at some point, somewhere, maybe whoever said that shouldn't have said, I like what these games do for Junpei's character and the implications for him. So whoever said that, I've been waiting for him to show up somewhere. That's where I'm currently at. Okay, I'm just gonna like try to finish this conversation and then I'll probably stop.
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
Yeah, that is the thing. I'm like, does cryo it would require cryo to work and work well. And I don't know what we've got here. I don't know what we're actually working with, you know?
I'll go have a look.
This is gonna suck.
Then I shall accompany you.
Fucking sure you will, Kay.
No, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far away.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
Okay, Clover.
I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right, see you guys later.
Ninji, if it helps, something you've also been saying this whole time also gave me a few theories, so you're not batting 1,000 on this one.
I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse.
Deep breaths, everyone. Deep, deep breaths. The balloon got popped. We popped that.
Huh? That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone, though. Tenmyoji and Quark must have been here then. I laid out the floor beam map. They must have taken a door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way around. Huh. Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly.
Ooh, I don't think so.
Ugh. Well, this was a huge waste of time.
Can you open the safe real quick?
Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. I'd packed up the map and was headed toward the door when... Huh?
Or check the other room, the hidden room.
There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. What?
Is it a fucking portal? What is this?
Why is that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable, nauseating dread. The light stared at me.
Didn't Clover just say to not stare into the abyss? Bitch, stop staring into the abyss.
I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now.
We're in a video game. Have I put that one out there? We're in a video game? I don't really think it's true, but we could be in VR or something. It could be very Ready Player One, but we don't realize it. I read a lot of lit RPGs for work. Or I did. I went through a phase where I read a lot of lit RPGs for work.
I stretched my hand out toward it. Slowly. Slowly.
So, you finally made it.
No. You're...
I am Zero. I was the one who brought you here. You
undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky.
I've fucking seen this dude before because of my For You page on Twitter.
As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore
I don't know anything about
directly
him,
answer any questions.
but I have some thoughts. My first thought is he's wearing a bracelet. My first thought is he is wearing a bracelet. His left hand has a bracelet. Oh, yeah, for sure, Nikki. I can make you a mod. So Zero is wearing a bracelet. And I'll just say this code is a choice.
Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
Ugh. I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile and kept my balled fists at my side.
Where to begin?
I didn't say the code didn't fuck. I said it was a choice. And I'm not voicing further than that right now. I'll come back to it later.
There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide...
What are these boots, though? These boots suck.
I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you.
I just want you all to know there's nothing funnier to me than so many of you having not finished Zero Time Dilemma, and, like, it's been really hard for you all to get through, but now a bunch of you are like, I gotta finish it before Taya starts it. And it's really, really, really funny to me. It's really funny.
First, I will tell you about termites.
Oh my fucking god, of course you will.
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly understandable.
Mm-hmm.
The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important.
Fucking spider! Spider, spider, spider! It's crawling around my board in the back. Oh my god. Bug talk.
So I ask that you listen carefully.
There's so many spiders down here.
Have you ever seen a termite mound?
Yeah.
They're splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where?
Is this like about the flow?
No, of course not.
Never mind.
Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
Sounds kind of culty. Uh-huh. Yeah, this sounds like it's gonna get culty.
Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial.
What's funnier than 01 and 03 being, like, old dudes? And 02 being like a 22-year-old.
If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty. And you are about to catch a glimpse of it.
It's called diversity.
Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject,
Yeah,
I think.
it's diverse.
Consider what I've said.
We have, because we've seen the flow.
Let's move on to the second topic.
Oh my god.
It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and in fact,
I'm sorry, I want to finish this convo before we go to bed.
I realize this is rather sudden.
Do you, bestie?
I have a password for you. It is the password to disarm the bomb.
Oh hey, holy shit! Great.
Bomb?
Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ.
Oh my god.
RGJ DXR.
Yeah, where's my combos about mummies and curses? PQZ RGJ DXR.
I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed, fuck.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey.
If he'd guessed my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately. I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
Wait! God damn it! You can't just spout you can't just spout all that crap and disappear. I found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. Ugh. What kind of idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit! I kicked out at a nearby shelf.
10 minutes. All if no.
Oh, crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. I spun around and ran out the room, toward the warehouse.
Grandpa, look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
Where are the others?
In the AB rooms.
I'm just gonna get to the where it starts us to hit ally or, you know.
They went in already?
Yep.
Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round. That's it.
And you had to tell me that no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You'd get 9 whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
True, but you must consider that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect yourselves.
But that's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
You can't trust me, I gotta do both. Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and both ally, everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you. But I'll be stuck here with a measly 5. How do I know you two aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it.
How?
I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I guess neither of them technically have yet. The one time it happened, Tenmyoji sacrificed himself to bring Quark out. Because he didn't have 9.
I swear too.
Quark had 9.
I promise.
Man, so all you've got is a promise, huh?
Make a promise. I keep it. Trust me.
Please! You've got to trust us!
Alright, fine. I'll trust you.
2 minutes.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally! You promised!
With that, they turned and ran to the AB room second from the right.
We're almost done. I'm so sorry for going so late. They had a lot of things to tell me tonight.
Well, I guess I should get moving.
Okay, I think I have to... Okay, great. I think I have to vote.
1
Oh, no, I don't.
remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay. I have a lot to think about. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, I can't tell how much we're really fucking with timelines. I really can't. So, tomorrow, I don't know. Ronnie and I might stream. I might do a work stream. I might not do anything. We'll find out. Monday, we're playing more, Tyrion Cuthbert. Hoping Mom won't die. And then next week, we'll be back here without Hannah. And we'll do more. And I'm gonna think on this. We'll find out. All right, thank you all for coming. I was gonna eat ice cream. I might just go straight to bed. But thank you all. My head hurts. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so I'm gonna go lay down. Good night.